Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to week 2 of building Pilio. So I'm very excited because I did get an entire, well, not exactly an entire, but I did get a lot of another base plate done. So as you can see, this one's a little bit incomplete over there on the top left, and what I'm working on doing over there is making it just look a little more rocky and a little bit less like sand, I guess, because in the game you can see that it's pretty rocky, but the thing is that it's smooth looking rock. So I've got a couple orders coming in. We'll see how long that takes. So for right now, the top left corner is just kind of gonna stay like that for right now. But what I did get done is what I want to show you guys today, and in order to do that, I'm going to bring out the plans again. Okay, so here we have our very crude looking plans. Obviously it didn't take much to draw these up. So as you can see behind here, we have this base plate almost done. So what I did next is moved on to this one, and as you can see, the water continues onto it. This is just supposed to symbolize a little hill looking type thing that actually touches the mountain and starts going into the mountain. And over here is just some blank space for right now. But without further ado, I'd like to get into showing you guys the next base plate. Okay, and here we have the next section of the MOC. As you can see right here, we have the water that is coming across all the way to the edge of the mountain. And this is that hill I was talking about, how it sort of starts the mountain over here. And so for the mountain so far, I have been using a lot of tan and brown mixed in with some grays to make it look like the sand is blowing into the mountain and basically like eroding it and turning it somewhat like into dirty rocks basically. Because in the game there is a beach immediately to the left of the first base plate, and so I thought that would be a cool way to make it look not so like a basic cliff basically. So what I'm going to work on next is just touching up the ground and pretty much adding detail, making it look more natural instead of so Lego-like. Like you can see here, there's straight lines that those straight lines need to go away and become more like this pretty much, and a little less Lego-like. Obviously I need to work on building the mountain up. It's going to be a little bit taller than that. Actually, I'm going to put in this minifigure here for some scale. So as you can see, Luke is a little too short for that to be a mountain, so I'm going to build it up a little bit more, probably another 4 or 5 bricks high, and then that's going to continue onto the third base plate, which will be behind this one. So yeah, those are the plans. What I want to do next is show you guys the 2 base plates together and show you how the water connects and everything. Okay, so here are the 2 sides assembled together. So I'm going to bring you in closer in a second, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview. So as you can see, the water extends from one side or one base plate to the other, and Luke's still there for a little bit of scale. My favorite part so far is the way that this ground connects to this ground, and it actually gives it a little bit of like depth, because this base plate, it looks like it falls down into this one, which I think looks pretty good. So let me bring you in closer and give you a little bit of a better look at the details. As you saw in the first video that I did last week, there was this side done, and as you can tell, nothing really changed. I did move a couple of little things around. I think I added this afterwards, can't exactly remember. But the biggest change is that I moved the water back. So the water originally went all the way out to here, and it didn't work as well as it does now, because in the game you can see that the water goes all the way back to the mountain, and I didn't want to make the puddle too long because it's not very long in the game, so I ended up just moving all of it back completely, a few studs. So that's the biggest change, and overall I think this side turned out pretty well. The hill looks pretty good, I think, and I think it builds into the mountain pretty well. Here's the mountain a little closer up. As you can see, I do need to work on getting some more slope pieces, definitely some more gray, I think, because there's a little bit too much brown and tan, I think, so I might change that a little bit. So anyways, everyone, that is building Pilio for week 2. I just wanted to give you guys an update here, and I will be back next week with another update. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed.